And you are back on the Tortoise and Hare experience.
What's happening?
Yeah,
right.
as we broadcast live from Swing House Studios.
The beautiful Swing House Studios in Atwater Village.
Yes.
It's badass.
It's funny because whenever someone mentions the word Atwater, I feel very piney.
Do you?
know,
Why?
Like,
Why is
I
that?
don't know. I'm thinking that like Oompa Loompas are going to be walking around. Or
There
something.
could
It's a
be.
village.
I mean, this is a very large place. There could be Oompa Loompas. There could be a Chaco River.
Chaco River. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I really like chocolate.
I'm feeling a little violet.
Really? Do you like white chocolate?
I don't like white chocolate.
Really?
No, I like dark chocolate.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a dark chocolate too. White is like too sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome into the experience, by the way. We are being experienced as we speak. And as always, we always like to start it off with an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go first, Max?
I'll let you go first because you talk a lot.
Well, it's my job. You know what I mean?
I'm just hoping that you're not going to talk a lot this session.
Right. Okay.
That's what I'm hoping.
As you know,
Hopes and dreams.
Some of my friends that listen to the show, they gave me the idea of actually like writing down the experiences that I have. And as you know, I am paperless these days.
You are.
So,
You're green.
Yeah. So let me see what experience.
And I want to comment on your green outfit today.
Oh,
You're all
what do you
matching, and it's cute.
Right?
I like it. It's got the little music note on there.
That I put on myself.
It's the turtle line.
Yeah, it even has an entertheshell.com patch in the back.
That's awesome.
It's completely, I like to create my own clothes. I like to have stuff that no one else has.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if a lot of people want to wear the turtle line, but I don't know. It could happen. It could happen.
So my experience, it's funny because it has to do with kids. I tried eating off of the kids' menu and I was denied.
Why? Because of the mutton chops?
Well, no, because they're like, well, you're not a kid. And I'm like, in theory I am, in my head I am. But I know, but the kids' item like menu is always like the most delicious and like it's always the cheapest too. You know, there's always like a mac and cheese on there. The one that I wanted to get was a happy face. What was it? It was a happy face pancake. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I want my pancakes to have an happy face. So I kind of threw a fit because they were like, no, you can't do it. But finally, in the end, I won. And I got my happy face pancake. So
nice.
That was the experience that I had. Do you ever eat off the kids menu? Do you like the kids menu?
No. I never ate off the kids menu.
You should try.
No, I've been a grown up my whole life.
Teeter tots. Like,
No.
Delicious.
No. I used to argue with my father all the time because he would say, order the small portions because you're never going to eat it because you're a tiny little girl. And I would say, no, I'm just like my brothers. I can eat off the big menu and I can have a filet mignon, even though I don't eat meat.
Filet mignon.
Filet
mignon. Bacon.
Yeah, so
yeah, that was my experience. I'm interested with our guests. Real quick, have you guys ever thought about eating off the kids menu?
I eat off the kids menu all the time.
Well, you're a giant
all
kid.
the time.
I pretty much eat the kids menu every day.
Exclusively.
That's right. Chicken tenders is
a lot
my
of birthday cake.
Well, actually lay off the birthday cake because we are around it so much.
Yeah,
but,
I was going to say that.
The chicken tenders and the tater tots are definitely up there for
And
us.
the mac and cheese, I can get with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of mac and cheese?
White mac and cheese.
Wow.
But you know what all the kids are eating now? Is they're just eating like butter noodle mac and cheese, like nothing. No cheese, no marinara, no nothing.
Fun?
Yeah.
Just,
but
butter mac and cheese.
Truthfully, the Kraft mac and cheese is hands down the best.
Yeah, it's kind of magical.
It's timeless.
It really is. I don't know what's in that little packet, but there's magic in there.
Yeah, there is white
The
powder.
Oompa Loompas are probably making that.
I'm sure.
It's possible.
It could happen. I don't know.
So what has been your experience, Max?
Experiences. Holy cow. My life is an experience every single day.
Right.
It's awesome.
Every
I love
day.
being me.
Every day you experience an experience you may not even know. You know? That's what I like about the show. It makes me realize whether or not I have an experience or not. And every day I do. So I just have to write it down now.
It's true. It's true. Things have been, going crazy in my career.
It's called cray cray. Hashtag?
It's cray. Oh, sorry. No, that was like last year. So you're like late hashtag.
What's the new word for crazy?
I don't know. They know all the you know, the BeatBuds know all of the standard words now.
The only words we hear these days are gaga goo goo.
So. It's
gaga goo goo. They're a little more advanced than that.
I hope so. I hope so.
It's Peppa Pig and Elsa and Anna.
Yeah.
That's what we hear.
Yeah.
Boo boo pee pee. A lot of that.
Nice. So, you know, off the kids subject, my experience is that, you know, I've been getting ready for this big Playboy party.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
With the rock star billionaire Richard Branson.
Yes, and it's for charity, and I'm very excited about that. And it's to help the inner city children who don't have homes, so, you know, they can get it together and have some shelter. So I'm excited to be a part of that. And I'm very sad as well because it's the last time that I'll be at the mansion. And pretty much everybody will be at the mansion because it's been sold.
Has it officially now been sold?
Well,
Last week it was still in escrow.
You know, I can't officially say anything, but it's the end of an era.
Well, you know, but on to new eras.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Speaking of new eras, we have the BeatBuds in, and we both share an experience. Each of you get to share an experience, and I'm still trying to remember your guys' names. Is like Johnny Jingles,
Johnny and Maddie,
and
Maddie Maracas.
Maddie Maracas.
Wow, Maddie! I'm a fan of what is it called? Like
the Maracas. He's a fan of the Maracas.
You know what's funny? Before I was Turtle, a lot of people called me Morocco Mole.
Cool, I like that.
I thought that was kind of
We're looking for new characters always, so you know when we
That's his new job.
Yeah,
bring a mole into the mix.
Yeah, you always need.
You look like a mole
or a turtle. You know what I mean? Everyone's a fan of a turtle.
Tambourine turtle.
Tambourine turtle. See,
there
boom, two
Done.
new characters.
Done.
That easy. So go ahead and share an experience.
Well, basically, I mean, the BeatBuds, man, we've had a lot of experiences, John, haven't we?
A whole lot of experiences.
So basically what we do is we're a children's music outfit, and man, we play a million shows a month.
We do.
And what's an experience? Man, we played a housewarming party the other day.
Cool.
Can you imagine having a band come for a housewarming party?
Yeah, we used to do it all the time.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know, just set us in front of the kids, and who knows what'll happen.
And what usually happens is there are a lot of like kids running around.
Pandemonium.
Chaos. Charging the gates.
No, I mean what we do is very it's organized and the kids just have a lot of fun. But I don't know. I think my favorite experience so far that I've seen with the BeatBuds is we showed up to a party. I don't even know what part of town it would be. It was up off the 118, pretty deep. And we showed up and they had a gift table in the front.
That's cool.
All the stuff on the gift table
was for you.
That would have been
great.
But no, it was all like, you know, dog treats and bedding and cans, and I was like, what's up with the gift table? Because we see these gift tables all the time, and usually they're loaded with iPads and laptops and video games, and you know. And they said, you know, we tell our kid every year to pick a charity, and we have our guests bring things for that charity, and then our kid goes and drops them off at the charity.
That's a beautiful thing.
And that's probably my favorite experience.
I love that.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
You know, my brother was a professional clown for many years. He was Frito the clown. Frito.
Like the chip?
Yes,
Cool.
like the chip. So he was part of a troupe. So it was Rusty the Clown, Frito the Clown, and Pickles the Clown. And the three of them would go out and do, you know, more of the scientific clowning. You know, if there is scientific clowning.
I was just thinking about that right now. Like,
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
But, you know, it's a very funny thing because my brother was an engineer and was an engineer for MCI and Sony and created these boards and it's like, you know, master brain. And owned a recording studio as well, multi-million-dollar recording studio. And then he meets this girl, and she says, "Let's be clowns." And he ran off to the Ringling Brothers
Guys
school.
will do anything for chicks, man.
It's
I'll
true.
tell you what.
Truly, that's what happened. And he let everything go and just became a clown.
You sure they weren't like fighting and she called him a clown and then he just took it a little too literally?
Yeah, a little too far,
No,
I
it's
think
definitely
he enjoyed the shoes. That's
Yeah,
what it
I'm
was.
sure, I'm
An
sure.
interesting
Possibly the
kind of
nose.
character trait, you know? Some people love to just kind of be behind that, and they could do anything.
And
Yeah.
that's tough. Matt and I, you know, when we do these parties, we see a lot of not so much clowns anymore, but a lot of characters, a lot of the
clowns are
Spider-Mans and the
frightening.
princesses at these birthday parties that we perform at, and we talk about all the time. That's way harder than what we do.
Oh,
Right.
We have each other,
yeah.
and we play music, and that's what But being a character and staying in that character is.
Do you help
Very
those
difficult.
characters out, like with Spider-Man? Do you ever say, "Hey, Spider-Man, let's do the Spider song"?
Oh no, we give them as hard of a time.
Oh man,
No.
We get them playing.
Oh,
We
you're
give them
mean.
maracas and tambourines.
That's cool.
Getting the
Yeah.
whole party
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool.
My daughter now is Supergirl on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes, she is. Go
Yeah.
visit her.
No, don't.
What?
I don't like this job. She's a musician. She shouldn't be on Hollywood Boulevard. I don't know. My opinion.
Is she getting money for it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's paying the bills,
Oh, it's not paying enough of them.
it's not paying enough of them. You're
Yeah.
paying the other half. So.
Yeah, I'd like for that to end.
I'm sure. We are talking with the BeatBuds, which you can find at thebeatbuds.com. We just heard one of your songs. I was listening to some of your songs. As you know, I get to preview all the songs. And they're very happy, very cheerful. When you guys are doing that song, and this is just like any song, is it, is that always in the back of your mind? I mean, not saying that you always want to do a down song or something like that, but like, how do you get so happy in that song?
No, without doubt. Look, we try to stay away from D minor because it's the saddest of all the keys.
It is.
Oh, man.
But no, for the most part, we try to stay within major keys. There's definitely a lot of minor keys that do translate, and you can keep a happy vibe as long as the rhythm moves it the right way. But I mean, look, we work with kids. It's always got to be upbeat because what do they have to be down about yet? It's their birthday.
Yes.
True. I have a smile plastered on my face, but it's actually genuine though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing that I've played music my whole life, and coming into the BeatBuds situation, it's kind of like I genuinely am happy doing it. I'm never really putting on a game face. I mean, sure, after a bunch of birthday parties, you're a little tired, but I mean, when you see a smile on a kid's face, it just lights you up. And we can do them over and over again. And
I think it's unique to what we're doing because I mean, look, Matt and I we played music our whole lives when we were in rock bands, and I played in a rock band that played 250 shows a year. Well, the BeatBuds kills that. The BeatBuds do 70 shows a month.
Jeez.
So, and the difference is
like there's only 30 days in the day.
Yeah, we do,
or in the month, whatever.
We do 30 shows, 70 shows a month. But even when I was playing, rock music, like I got burned out after a little while playing, not even playing nearly the amount of shows that I play now. And just to reiterate what Matt was saying, there's just so much genuine, just fun and happiness, and it's so rewarding in so many different ways than rock music was for us. That it's amazing. It never gets old. We do 4 gigs in a day, and at the end of the day, we're just happy.
Happy's
cool.
good. I like happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really pretty cool.
And our songs obviously reflect that.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I have my office over in Beverly Hills, and I have their music available all the time, and I recommend it to all of my patients because it's so uplifting and motivating for these kids. It's the songs are dealing with subjects that are important for their lives, and
like carrots. Do you have a song about carrots?
No.
That's
No, but
next.
we'll
That's
make
next.
We'll make note.
Make a note.
Turtle. We need to talk about a turtle too.
Please?
Yeah,
Please? Turtle that eats carrots? I don't know.
What about the hare? Come on, the
You
hare
gotta
gets
make
no
a-
respect.
You got to make a tortoise and hare like song, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean the tortoise and the hare, that's
The most classic story ever.
Exactly.
It is.
It's as old as time, So
Slow and steady wins the race.
it does. See-
Well,
see, Max?
that's the old story.
is this the new era?
Yeah.
See, I told you, new eras are good.
Yeah, the new era. The bunny thumps you in the head, pass out under a rock. That's it.
Nah, turtle always wins. So now that you guys
Lives longer.
Yeah, that's true. See?
I lost
See?
my crystal.
Now that you guys have really fully taken, this, I'm just curious. Like, do you ever want to go back and do rock music? I mean, it to me, it's a little, I don't know, like it's a little sad because I mean, I heard your stuff when you were Warner Drive because we played it,
It's not done.
and I liked it, and like. why don't you go back to that, you know, or at least just dabble in it? Because here's the thing, like, I know a lot of musicians, they like to have like 1,000 different projects just because they get tired of doing like one genre,
Sure.
You know, at the time. And I'm not saying you're going to get tired of this, but you
Sure.
kind of need those other outlets, you know, just creatively.
Sure, you know, nothing that I do in music stops. You know, always continue to be creative. But look, Matt and I were really lucky, and we found a really viable means of income in a very tough industry. And the fact that we've been able to make a career playing music and creating kids' music and doing and as this business continues to flourish is a lot more rewarding than going on tour again.
Wow.
You know, but musically,
not that we won't go on tour for this.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's the
probably a
thing
much
too.
bigger
You know,
tour
there's
as well.
3 different arms for the BeatBuds, and you know, I know we've talked a lot about the 70 shows a month, but those are all part of like our service side of what we do, you know, and it's birthday parties, it's classes during the week, and not lessons, but in-home sessions where we're actually playing almost like shows in your living room, you know.
Right.
We do 3 of those a day usually during the week, and on the weekends we do probably like upwards of 10 shows every weekend. But that's the service side of it. The other side of it is there is a band here, you know. So when we do the classes and the birthdays, it's a 2-man thing, but we use our other guys. So we've got something coming up called the Beat Bash.
Okay.
And the Beat Bash is going to be at the Roxy on February 27th.
What?
And they're closing down the parking lot of the Roxy, and they're
Oh,
going to
good.
put food trucks and vendors and a train ride and all this stuff.
Train ride?
A train ride.
I'm in.
And then and the BeatBuds are going to play at about noon.
Outside or?
Oh no, inside on the Roxy
Okay.
stage. We're gonna play inside, and it's a band. You know, we've got,
Right.
you know, we'll have bass player, we'll have a keyboard player, we'll have percussion, we have a female vocalist, Maddie on drums, myself on acoustic guitar. So it'll be a full band, and that's a whole different vision on this, because there's the service stuff, which we also see kind of franchising, and there should be a BeatBuds in Chicago,
Absolutely.
and San Francisco,
Right.
and Dallas, and New York. But that's just the service thing. Then there's this like traveling theater performing act. And the Roxy is going to be a lot of fun. You know, I'm glad we came on the show because it's definitely something that we wanted to talk about and promote. Tickets are going really fast, really fast.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm thinking about if I have that day off, I would love to take my goddaughter.
Bring her.
You know, there.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and then of course I'm like super cool because I'm like, oh, you want to go backstage? I know the band. You know what I mean? And then guys, oh, Turtle, what's up? And I'm like, see, I told you.
And Turtle, you know, the other thing, generally speaking, is that, you know, you could say, you know, this is the kids' music genre or whatever, but the fact is that, you know, a real musician can sit there and find beauty in whatever they're doing. And the fact is, this is a rock band at its core.
Right.
We just have yet to really explore it with multiple members, and the Beat Bash is going to be the first time that we're going to do that. So, like, sure, we all love to hear, you know, thrashing, distorted guitars.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. I love it. And you know, we have our own little things going on at the same time as this that we rehearse with, but this is our main focus. There's room for that. And the interesting thing is that the kids, although, you know, within reason, you know, can handle it.
Right.
It doesn't need to be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It just
Right.
doesn't. It doesn't need to be ABCs. And so I think that that's where we come in to really fill that void, you know, that gap.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the Beat Bash is going to be a great representation of where this can go.
Yeah, it's going to
Without
be
a
a
doubt.
good time.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, man.
The first time that I was playing your CD, and yes, it, you know, it was in a CD form. I was playing it, and Danny, my daughter, was singing along, and I said, "How do you know this stuff?" And she said, "Well, I used to work at Build-A-Bear, and they play it on rotation there." And I was like, "Really? That's in Florida? They're playing BeatBuds."
awesome. We like
Yeah,
to hear
she
that.
knew
That explains
every
the
single
CD
song.
Yeah.
Every song.
Sorry to cut you off, but sometimes I get random downloads of our stuff in various places in the country. I'm like, where is this being played? Who's playing this? Why? How?
Right.
And all I do is I see the email, you know, downloaded from CD Baby or whatever, or however it works.
Right.
But it's like, who knows where it could go in this day and age?
Yeah.
And you know, the
So there you go.
interesting thing, and going back to the other thing that you were saying about, you know, creativity and staying creative, until we got into children's music, I didn't realize how much more complex what we're doing that sounds so simple is than my rock band that I'm trying to make sound like a wall of sound and bigger than life. But what we're doing with kids'
True.
music is more instrumentation, more ornate, much more complex. I mean, my stuff with my rock band, bass, drums, guitar, some vocals, some background vocals, maybe a loop here and there, maybe a keyboard here and there.
But it's badass.
But like,
I have to say.
Yeah.
Thank you. But with that said, though, I mean, that's
Can't
it.
deny that.
You know, kids music. Oh my God, the stuff we're doing. I mean, yeah, it's all that same stuff: the bass, the drums, guitars, the keys. But now, egg shakers, tambourines, percussion, bongos,
Triangle.
absolutely,
For sure.
sound effects. I mean, like, it's just. And it's not loops. It's not just like loops that, you know, my band would use like in a bridge of a song. We'd throw a loop in there. Like, it's so much more ornate. And so it was just funny because when I started doing kids music, I was like, well, you know, I don't know if this is going to sacrifice, you know, that creative side of me that wants to create. But to be perfectly honest, this is a lot more creative. A lot more creative. So we get our kicks out, you know. And
Super challenging.
Who handles like all the business for you guys?
Maddie does.
I mean, we both do the business stuff, but I do a lot of the bookings and the, you know, seeking out the opportunities and things like that.
Because that's a ton of work.
Yeah, you know, this once again, this is not just a band, you know, trying to book a gig at the clubs, right? This is a service-based thing. So, I mean, we're doing birthday parties and housewarming parties and charity events and mommy blogging events, and I mean, you name it. We haven't even scratched the surface of where you could place us.
And it's a ton of work because, look, I know from booking, you know, my own band across the country, you make a call, you book it with the booker, you get advanced the show, you know when you're playing. That's pretty much it. Matt does a party with one mom, and the correspondence is just endless.
Yeah, they're a nightmare.
Right.
Mothers
Shift a half
are
an
a
hour
nightmare.
here, shift a half an hour there. The clown is coming at 4:30,
Right.
but I want you to play from 3:30 to 4:30.
They're very particular,
Yeah.
you know?
As they should be, right? A birthday party, for example, I always say
Exactly.
this happens once a year for somebody. For me, it happens 800, right? But I have to just keep in mind that, you know, that's for their child, and that's the most important day for them.
Yeah.
So I gotta, you know, kind of make sure that it's right, and you know, be cordial and make them wanna bring us back.
Do you guys have like a very merry unbirthday like song to everybody else? Like, look, it's this guy's birthday, but you know, it's not your birthday, so a very merry unbirthday.
No, we don't have anything like that. But that's pretty funny. I like that.
You know?
We can come up with it.
Yeah.
You know what I really like too, and I always have this discussion every time I see it. I saw some of your videos, and you guys are cartoons, and you know, all my life I've always wanted to be. I feel like I am a living cartoon, but you know, like I would love to be cartoonized. I guess, as they would say. What do you feel about like being a cartoon and seeing yourself as
It's
a
the
cartoon?
coolest.
Right?
It's awesome.
It's the coolest. Matt's little girl. You tell this story. You go.
Yeah, I mean, look, my uniform, basically, we have a uniform with a BeatBuds shirt and a BeatBuds hat, and that's all we wear because with 70 shows a month, it never comes off, right? So, like, you know,
We
my
have
daughter...
more than one shirt, though.
I hope so.
Yeah, we got more than one shirt. I got a garage full.
I have like 3 shirts.
Go through a lot of detergent.
Yeah.
But, no, so my daughter, you know, I have a 5-year-old and a year-and-a-half-old, and especially the year-and-a-half-old, it really identifies me almost with that logo, which actually has my cartoon face on it. And I wear that shirt all the time, and I walk into schools, and John walks into his nephew's schools, and we're being identified basically by those characters because that's the face of our brand, really. So, I mean, man, it's really awesome to when the tattoo designer, what do you call it, tattoo artist, gave us that logo from just a random picture that I sent him. He shot it back to me, and I was like, that is pretty cool. Yeah. That dude is cute. That's what I said. And John, of course, we know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Nah, I was talking about me. The beards can be cool, guys. Beards can be cool. But no, it seemed to work, and the kids really, like, they see that logo, and even before they can talk, they know that that's BeatBuds.
Yeah. Matt's daughter's constantly, she's on the iPad going, Dada, Dada.
No.
Yeah, BeatBuds. I mean, some parents have told us their first word of their child is BeatBuds.
BeatBuds. It's pretty crazy.
And we didn't set out, like, I mean, you know, we didn't, you know, come up with the idea of like, well, why don't we just kind of, you know, come to the children's music genre? We could be massive stars in any way, and we're not massive stars or anything, but there's a need there, and the kids really want this, and I think it's really cool to be able to have, like, I mean, I guess you could say to some extent they're looking up to us, but
Well,
why
they have
not
to.
look?
They're really short.
But
Be here all day, folks.
I mean, hey, we're regular guys that, you know, enjoy each other, grew up here and playing music. And, man, if we didn't have music in our lives, man, who knows where we would be. Yeah. So why not be able to pass that on to the youngsters?
Yeah, it's true.
Let's
As opposed to a superhero, which is not even real.
Superman's real. How dare you?
Oh,
Another planet. From Krypton, man. They blew up his planet. Let's hear some more of your music. Speaking of planets, how about the Planet song?
perfect. My favorite song.
Okay, now in this one, do you name all the planets?
Well, they just found a new planet. I don't know if they came up with a name for it. I mean, this is in the last couple weeks, so
Okay.
we did not name the new planet.
This is highly controversial. Pluto, is it in there?
At the time, it was not considered a planet.
How dare you guys?
I think it is now
Revise.
considered a planet again.
It's been reinstated?
Yeah, I think
No
so.
way.
I think so.
You just heard it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Pluto has been reinstated.
John, we got to
as
get
a
back to the
planet.
studio.
Just right at the end of the song.
Just
be
right.
like,
And Pluto.
And
And don't forget that new one that they just
yeah,
discovered too.
brand new planet.
That'd be cool if they named it like Tatooine or like something like really cool. The BeatBuds.com. Go there. They can book you and do all that fun
whole
social
nine.
media.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And on that planet song, the intro is Matt's daughter reciting all the planets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
was nice. That's one of the things we like to do is incorporate our family members, our kids, and John's nephews into it. And
They're
make it
in
more
a lot
personal.
of the music, yeah. A lot of it. A lot of the background vocals you're hearing is my sister, and it's really neat.
Cool.
Really neat.
Any thoughts about doing like vegetation or plants? Expanding the universe of naming things.
Absolutely.
Well, we have when the rain falls now.
We do.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
how the plants respond to the rain, and
Right.
yeah.
Bees pollinating the flowers and
Yeah.
taking nectar to the hive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another song, Billy the Bee.
Billy the Bee.
Billy
It's all
Bee.
educationally based, educational based. So we really try and throw that in there. It also, that type of thing leads us to play in a lot of schools during the week.
Right.
We go to preschools and just kill it. 100 kids.
We killed
I don't know if that's a
preschool
good
today.
thing to
100 kids. 100 kids, John
We
and I.
killed 100 kids today. I don't know.
CNN reports, BeatBuds, kill it.
Yeah.
Not nice. I have a cousin, Daryl House, who also is in the same industry. He does children's music, and it's called Underneath the Cushions of the Couch.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Sure.
I love kid stuff.
I
There was
don't-
none of that when I was a kid.
I don't know if anybody
Twinkle,
looks
twinkle.
in under couches anymore, or like in between.
It's frightening. When was the last time that you looked
Look
under
in between that. Let's see if we find
afraid.
anything.
Well,
I just got bit by something down there.
I don't know. We're in the studio. You might not want to do that.
Right.
God knows what happens on
I
the
get
red
a lot of my
couch.
pocket change from down there.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Tracy Guns was on there last week, and
Ooh.
no, Tracy is.
Kidding.
Well, he did say he doesn't bathe, so he did. He publicly said that he does not bathe.
Wow.
For 4 or
take
5
as many
days at
baths
least.
as I can.
You
Yeah.
do, John? Even with the water
I
shortage?
like baths. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Water shortage, schmotter schmortage.
Exactly.
Like water's still running
Right,
here.
how's that pool of yours as
It
well?
really is interesting because, like, I have a couple kids, and they take baths and stuff. And man, the amount of water I'm wasting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, filling up that bath or playing in it. I mean, I guess it's not running
Do
all
you
the
use
time.
the same bath water for each kid?
but, they take bath at the same time. They're both girls.
Yes.
So I'm trying to maximize my
Yeah.
time there by getting them in at once.
That won't last for long.
Yeah.
Any rubber duckies
be
in
over.
there?
Oh, rubber duckies. What else do I have?
Princesses, I'm sure.
Princess stuff, drawing on the wall, crayons, and oh man, it takes me about an hour to clean that up after
Don't
they're
leave it.
long gone. Just leave it in there.
Just leave it in there. It'll eventually like wipe away with all the water and stuff
Yeah, you
like
should
that.
be able to sell your place no problem.
Yeah,
that, right?
seriously.
Johnny, when are you gonna have kids?
Gee.
Oh man.
Gee.
Well, he's got the
Max
new
going for it.
girlfriend. He's
Look,
got the new house.
I get
you
the
know.
question a lot.
Yeah.
We play a lot of these gigs, and a lot of the moms have become grown close to the BeatBuds. I mean, some of these kids we were performing for them and doing in-home sessions with them before they could even sit up on their own. I mean, you'd prop them up, and they would just kind of fall over. And now these kids are running around. So we have relationships with a lot of these families, and they're looking out for our best interests all the time, and these moms are helping us with opportunities and seeing where we can go. And often they're, are you single? You should meet my nanny. That kind of
Should
stuff.
meet my nanny.
But
I need to be your guys' like just tour manager or whatever. I just show up. I don't do anything. I just show up, and then you just throw all those extra chicks to me.
Nice. We'll just point. Like, who was it that just points? And one of the guys from Poison, you just point.
Right,
and
just find
Yeah.
send Send them backstage.
Yeah, send them backstage.
Not nice.
Perfect
Not
for the
nice.
BeatBuds, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Do you get hit on by like the divorce moms a lot?
We don't, you know, people ask these questions a lot, but I think for the most part, you know, our demographic is 6 months to 6 years, and we do by far more 1-year-old parties than anything else. And for the most part, parents with a 1-year-old, they haven't kind of experienced all the problems yet. So we don't really see a lot of divorced parents.
Nice.
Because, you know, this is still the honeymoon part of their lives. You know, they're having kids. They're raising their kids together. They're on the same page about stuff. It's not until a kid's about 5
the reality sets
you guys
in.
have different opinions on how to raise them.
Man, I'm in trouble then, huh?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, Matt's been with his wife for how long?
Oh, man. High school
sweethearts.
Very cool.
Aw.
So we probably would have figured it out if something wasn't working.
Probably.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. Let's hear another song.
Yeah, okay. We can do that.
Because my favorite,
Okay.
and I don't know if it's your favorite, but it's my favorite. It's The Planet Sun.
The Planet Sun.
Planet Sun.
The Planet Sun?
Yeah.
What song is that?
Johnny, did you write that one without me knowing?
I don't think I ever.
We don't
wrote
have
that
it.
one.
We just played the Planet
The Planet
song.
Sun. No, it's The Planet Sun.
No, we
Planet song.
We played the Planet
No,
song
not
already.
The Planet Sun.
Yeah,
it
you
was The
wrote it
Planet
wrong.
Sun.
No, it's a Planet song.
No.
Which we just played like.
Or perhaps I am rewriting your songs.
Yes, you
'Cause that
are.
can happen.
We need
That
a sun
happens.
song, Max. I like a sun idea. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, there's not enough sun songs.
You can
No,
talk
that's
about how it
something.
causes cancer.
Oh.
And
Well, we could put suntan lotion. We could
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
emphasize the suntan lotion,
Exactly.
educational aspect
Sun
of it.
safety.
Yes.
Do you
Sun
have
safety.
Do you have any songs that deal with like death and those kinds of things? Any
No,
dramatic songs?
We kind of we stick to the more cheerful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just works for the genre.
This is
Yeah.
a love song
Yeah.
to Sun Lotion. You know, I don't know.
Although we can fool around in the studio about changing things around and changing lyrics. I mean,
Yeah.
we have fun like the next person about what we could do with these songs, but we keep it on the happy side.
Oh, you know what? Silly Monkey.
Silly Monkey.
Ah,
Yeah.
We can play
that
that.
monkey is silly, isn't it,
Monkey
John?
That's
is
our
silly.
hit single right there.
Yeah.
Is it?
Now you're talking. Swing, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a swing tune?
Okay, this is Silly Monkey, and we come back more with these silly monkeys right here on the Tortoise and Hare Experience.
Silly monkey.
I don't know.
That's not a monkey.
It's a monkey in heat. Check this out. I got somebody's wallet. I don't even know if it's a wallet. You just carry a
It's from my phone.
controller? Oh, I thought this was a real life like Nintendo controller.
Yeah.
I'm like A B A B B A B A.
You know, people
No,
get
it's
very
up, down,
violent when
down,
you
up,
touch
up,
their
up,
stuff.
down, left, right,
Right.
Is it BABA or ABA?
I don't know.
It will-
Contra, you mean?
Select
Yeah,
and then
Contra.
select start. I just got 1,000 lives.
I get my daughters playing. I have the old school Nintendo
Yeah.
hooked up. It's actually hooked up.
That's cool.
And we do some Excite Bike together. Basically, the kind of the one button thing. Just hold the A, and she can kind of just run the
Right.
course. But I'm just trying to school the kids on the good stuff.
My favorite one was always Duck Hunt.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
always the funnest.
That's a little brutal, though. I've tried to keep my daughter away
Yeah.
from shooting the duck.
Yeah, that's mean.
But it is fun. Although interesting turtle though, the gun will not work on a new flat plasma or LCD screen.
Really?
You're kidding me?
Yeah, the technology
Why is
has
that?
changed, so make sure you have a tube, like a classic
Yeah.
tube. And the
Really?
gun will work. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh,
that unfortunate?
that's disappointing.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Man.
What we need to do is create our own TVs now that are flat screen and all that, but that have Nintendo technology like that. You
Or
know,
just buy a
Sure.
Nintendo TV.
A
Right.
Nintendo TV.
That's pretty good. That's a good idea.
Good idea for Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pitch it.
Yeah, please. Do you talk with Nintendo or anybody there?
No talks with Nintendo yet, but
Okay.
That'll be cool though.
that would be cool.
The BeatBuds
Man, a video game. I mean,
the
the
BeatBuds
animation.
video game. Ooh.
The animation lends itself to.
Collecting musical notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hidden musical notes in bricks like
Oh,
Mario
like-
Brothers, like
yeah.
doing.
You're
It's
right.
like a musical note.
Just like one of the simple Donkey Kong type games where it's just a few
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah.
You think? I don't know. I think the kids are a little past that now.
They are.
You know what? They're not. You know, you got to keep
I hope
it
not.
simple. You know, like kids are too busy now with all this really cool high tech stuff. But remember, what's that? Minecraft
Right.
is huge with the kids. So it's they still enjoy the simplicity of things.
Frogger.
You know.
Yeah,
I think so. I hope so.
I went to Jerry's Deli with my nephews the other day, and they have a little arcade section. And I was like, "Where's the pinball machine?"
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
all the games you have to actually physically get in, And I went in there with them, and I was nauseous after about 2
Yeah,
video
it's
games.
too much. It's too
I was
much.
like, this is insane. This is way too much stimulus, and the kids are loving it.
Yeah, what happens is like a $2 a game now?
Yeah.
Man, I can imagine what it's like.
I went to this this place. It's called Incredible John's Pizza, Berea or something like that, right? And I went there. I'm like, okay, if they have incredible pizza, let me try it out. It was not incredible at all, but
Aw.
it was far from incredible. I was like, dude, this sucks because like they have all these like thousands of pizzas there, you know, and they're not really that fresh or anything like that. But I went there and to just scope it out and taste it. But then they have like an arcade game area there, and they had glow in the dark. What's it called? You know, with the golf, mini golf.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that saved that place. Like I'm like,
Was
I
there
would go
mini golf?
back. Yeah, I would only go back to play glow in the dark mini golf at that. So maybe we need to work on a glow in the dark mini golf.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
BeatBuds.
Good ideas. A
BeatBuds.
lot of
You
good
know,
ideas.
Nintendo
Yeah.
Wii thing.
Think tank in here.
Yeah.
Do you
Yep.
think that that parents are spending too much money
Yes.
on birthday parties?
Yes.
Not spending enough on us. No, okay. You know, I think it goes back to what Matt said, which is that you get one a year for your kid, and whatever makes you happy to do for your child, do it.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to have a barbecue and spend absolutely no money and put out some water bottles and just have people get together, awesome. But if you want to have it catered with valet parking
Valet parking.
and have a petting zoo and the BeatBuds and
Yeah.
then
Well, I
do
think
it,
the
you
most
know?
important element is to have entertainment.
I think so. No,
That,
entertainment
that's
always makes
number
for a good
one.
party.
Food is number two.
Yeah.
Entertainment's got to be number one.
Well,
Food
that's-
has to be number one for me. For me,
Ah,
it's
not
like,
really.
You got to have both of those.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the two that
the
are
kids
key.
don't care about. You know, that's for the parents.
Yeah.
Kids don't care. You,
Right.
you have one cake and that's it.
Yeah.
They
what,
don't care.
What I want to see you guys incorporate, get this, nacho bar.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nacho
You know,
I like the nacho
Oh, yeah.
bar.
it's like BeatBuds, and for an extra 10 grand, you know, you get a nacho,
Nacho
bar.
bar. I like
Like it. What kind of toppings will we have in that?
Well,
in
it's a
it?
nacho bar.
Right.
it's unlimited.
Unlimited,
You can
huh?
build your own nacho.
And if someone comes up that you don't want to be there, you can be like, nacho bar.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
By the way, that's when you know I've made it, when I'm like, guys, my nacho bar. And you're like, oh my God, Charlie, you made it. I know.
Nacho
Yeah,
bar,
that's
man.
just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's
The
ridiculous. I
taco
spend
bar
too
is
much
super
money.
popular, though.
Yeah, a lot of taco bars. But you know, that's something that we've been told a few times about the entertainment, having entertainment at a party, and not just entertainment, but specifically the BeatBuds. Is that, you know, we've been told several times, look, I could have hired Spider-Man to come to my kid's party, and the kids would have loved it just as much
Yeah.
as I love the BeatBuds. But he said, Spider-Man does nothing for the parents, you know?
Yeah.
Zero.
And that's something that Matt and I pride ourselves on, is that, you know, this is really a family experience. This is not just for the kids. It's for everyone involved. And the more involved the parents are, the more fun the party is.
Right.
Because if we can get the parents shaking tambourines and freeze dancing with their kids and all that other stuff, it just makes the whole thing a lot more
Yeah.
fun. And that's really been I think the telltale thing that's really kind of separated us from a lot of other things out there, is that we show up to a birthday party and you're not just getting us for your kids. We're going to entertain the whole party.
Yeah, I think that's really important. And, you know, the reason why I brought that up is because there used to be a film, or it still exists, called Parenthood with Steve Martin.
Oh,
Oh,
love it.
awesome.
Great
Right?
movie.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
it almost. It's on cable almost every day.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
But in that, there's, for those of you who haven't seen it, there's a scene where Steve Martin has a party for his little kid. And
Cowboy Gil.
and
Yeah.
Cowboy
Cowboy
Gil,
Gil.
yeah. And the cowboy doesn't show up, so he had to improvise.
Cowboy
and
Gil.
that's how important entertainment
So I
was
killed
for their kids.
I had a smile on his face like this. So I killed him. Then I blew a hole in him about this big. Maybe it was this big. Yeah, now that I think about it, it was this big. And the kids were like, yeah. Love that movie. Sorry.
Great
Love that
movie.
movie.
Great movie.
So, you know, you have to have entertainment. You know, that movie just proves it, because his look on his face when he heard that his entertainment wasn't coming, all the kids in town were going to be disappointed.
Right.
So you can't have that.
Yeah.
So the hell with the cake.
Yeah.
Have the
True.
BeatBuds.
True.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
As a
Hey.
parent, I'm just saying.
Very true.
I have spent a lot of money on birthday parties. Ridiculous amounts.
By the
It's
way,
true.
you guys need to create that Cowboy Gill song. That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
I already got the riff. It goes. Bum, 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 bum,
Oh, yeah.
bum,
Right.
bum, 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 bum.
It's actually a good idea.
Blue shadows
Don't sing.
on the trail. Remember that song from Three Amigos?
Yeah.
Oh man, love that.
Yeah.
John Landis.
Was that John?
John Landis wrote that movie.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
But the song score was, I believe, Randy Newman.
Yep.
So,
It
yeah.
was. Indeed.
You guys should do some Randy Newman covers. Do you do any, like, covers like Toy Story or anything like that?
No, I mean every now and then, we'll do a cover by the band that stole half of our name.
Okay.
The Beatles.
Yeah.
You know those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard of them
We're
once.
in litigation right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure.
should be.
The lawyers haven't called us yet, though.
No.
Right. We're
So
waiting.
You should hear the litigation I'm going through with just trying to eat an apple. You know? Tough crowd. You're all day, folks.
Oh, turtle. You shouldn't speak.
I mean, we do, John. We do. We like to, bring some of the classics to the
Yeah,
kids.
no,
right?
we
I mean,
do.
Great Balls of Fire, some
Yeah.
like Rock Around the Clock.
Yeah.
Just some fun stuff too. That once again, the parents can get behind those.
Yeah.
No matter what, those are timeless.
Right.
Should do like Run Around Sue, but like change Sue to like Do or like I don't know.
You know what's
Yeah, the birthday boy.
timeless?
Yeah.
You know what's
Or girl.
timeless is Sam the Garbage Man.
Sam
That's
the Garbage
timeless.
Man, It is. It is.
That is
It's our
so-
it's kind of like an urban side to the BeatBuds. Like
Yeah, it's got a little,
Yeah.
kind of a little track going on underneath.
It's kind of like Gil, the cowboy.
Cowboy Gill, you can incorporate. Maybe
Something.
it was this big.
Sam the Garbage Man.
Right. Yeah, I mean, every little boy loves the Garbage Man, huh? I mean,
Was that segue? Did I smell some segue?
That was.
Oh, John, I didn't
man.
even catch that.
Damn.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah,
So,
but
next, we're gonna listen to another BeatBuds song. This is
Is-
Sam the Garbage Man.
I love that song. Now, if Turtle was, up on his game, that would have been a segue.
Right.
But unfortunately,
Well, I never got sent that song, so that's not on our list.
yes, it is.
I don't know.
No,
Did
I never
send you
got
guys
sent
that one?
it. So that's
Well,
why.
I'm pretty sure it's on the same list with the planets.
Yeah, with the planets.
With the planet Sun, yeah. Sam
No, it's
the
on there.
Garbage Mom.
Yeah.
So you guys right now have some very important issues to go attend to, I assume.
Among the 300 emails that have
Yeah.
come over from the moms about the birthday parties
Since
next
his
weekend.
Since his phone's been off since we've been here.
Plenty of issues, but yes, picking up the little one from school. That's an important issue. Got to make sure she's not the last one there.
Yes, that's
Never want to be the
terrible.
last one.
It's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know. That it's kind of like closing the club down. You know what I mean? You're the like I'm the last one here. I out partied everyone.
I guess you could look at it that way.
You should do a show here at Swing House Studios.
Could we?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Could be.
I'm
For all
pretty
the other
sure that you
musicians
could.
We can
There-
get everybody in the rooms to play Egg Shakers. We just got to get some kids though in
Yeah,
here.
we
Huh?
do.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
the kids.
The kids are key to what we do.
Well, I'm pretty sure that, in this 23,000 square foot building that there are parents.
Yeah. Might be able to find one or two.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they have kids.
Yeah.
And that would be an awesome thing to do down here.
Yeah.
Should talk
Sure.
to Jonathan Mover
Yeah,
about
fill out
that.
a booking form. Just go to the website. And
Yeah, I'll get back to you in about 3 months.
Right. 3 months. Oh, man.
TheBeatBuds.com where you can find them at. And again, special thanks to Swing House Studios, swinghouse.com. Go check them out and go check out the BeatBuds. I've been wanting to play the song Gravity just because it wins all the time with me. You know?
Gravity does.
I hear that.
I
It's
like
like
that.
you win again, Gravity. How dare you? I dropped my keys the other day, and the car alarm like opened, and then the battery fell out. So there I am on my hands and knees, like looking for the battery. So I got to put it all back together. Damn you, Gravity!
Yeah, well, Gravity's undefeated, Matt.
No,
Undefeated.
Has it ever lost? Has Gravity ever lost?
Not here on Earth.
no.
Okay, so let's play that one, and then that way you can get to your daughter, and she's gonna ask, what'd you do today? You're like, I met a turtle and a hare.
Hey, that sounds like a good story. She'll be wondering what that is. So I'll
Yeah.
let her know, and
Yeah,
maybe I can bring her down to the
that'd be
studio.
cool.
That would be
Definitely.
awesome.
Yeah.
She can listen to basically all of this interview, but the next interview maybe not. It might be a little
Maybe not.
salacious.
Got it.
Right now, kid's like, What's salacious?
What's salacious?
You'll find out when you're 21, kid. Okay,
right.
so Gravity and the BeatBuds.com. Anything else? Oh, let's promote that Roxy
The Beat
gig.
Bash, yeah, the Beat
yeah.
Bash, February 27th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The BeatBuds at the Roxy Theater on Sunset Boulevard.
And if you want to pretend that it's like in your head that it's like 11 p.m. to 2 a.m., you know, you can always just do that too, to feel like no, this is how like rock stars do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Kids under 1 are free, and $25 a ticket.
$25. Under 1. Now, will you be checking to see if these kids are
We're
really
checking
under
ID
1?
at the door. Yeah,
That's an interesting question.
How do you prove that? Like, look, this kid's under what? Has a diaper, you know? I don't know. That's
I think we're just going to have to trust him on it, huh?
Well, if anyone shows up with a 6-year-old, you know,
well, that's
in a
easy.
diaper and a pacifier, I think
Yeah.
we'll be able to identify them.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? Real quick, what's weird is like how like you're not like of age until you're maybe 4, you know, because you're months.
Right.
Like you know, and
Your months until 2.
Yeah, is that the key? You know,
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
I'm 19 months right now.
Yeah, how many months am I, Johnny? Oh man.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Then it doesn't sound so good.
a lot of months.
That'd be very cool. Okay, the beatbuds.com in there. You have all the information for the Roxy show. And
Absolutely.
Stuff like that.
We
Cool.
do.
And make sure you have a merch thing there. So
Yeah, we do. We got all sorts of stuff. I mean,
They got
hats,
maracas.
t-shirts, kazoos.
Kazoos?
Yeah, I mean,
man, you didn't bring any kazoos today?
tambourines, maracas, books.
No
for
harmonicas?
Books for sale for all of our, well, not all of our songs, but eventually all of our songs. But
Cool.
books for the songs. I mean, all sorts of stuff. And you know what? For your listeners, if anyone writes us on the BeatBuds.com website and asks for a free sample CD, we will send them one in the mail.
That is autographed?
Absolutely.
Why not?
How sweet is that?
And you guys are on Twitter, the tweeter.
We are.
What is your at?
The BeatBuds.
Wow, you guys
What
are
else would it be?
Nice and simple.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Instagram, Facebook, all that
Yeah.
stuff. YouTube. You just type in the BeatBuds, you'll find us.
Gotta
And-
see the cartoon.
Yeah, definitely. And not only that, but I'll have all those links on the show notes. And of course, all those links are available at what was your website again?
TheBeatBuds.com.
That's too difficult.
It would have been funny if you had been like, dude, I don't know. I forgot.
What's our website again, dude?
Right. Because, John, what happens if you don't type in the?
It's not a kid-friendly site.
Oh
Okay.
no,
Make sure-
that's not good.
I'm checking it
That's
out.
not good.
Is that true, Johnny?
I don't actually know, but that's a joke I like to tell.
That's when you get Ron Jeremy with his harmonica.
Oh.
Holy
He
cow.
actually plays harmonica. Did you know that?
I bet he does.
We
He
can
really
have a guest
does.
spot on the record.
He's actually very
I bet
good.
he plays the skin flute too.
Oh,
No.
we weren't. No, that was last week's show.
All right, here is Gravity, and stay tuned because we got more Tortoise and Hare experience.